All right, looks like I'm live. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? This is Shakti at Spiritual Alignment. So happy to be live. I am working with a new platform, a new technology to go live in multiple places. So it takes me a minute to just make sure I'm live everywhere I want to be live at, but looks like it is working. So just want to say hello. How are you doing? What is alive in your world? I am, it's Monday afternoon here in California, and there's a lot happening here. So we have actually fires taking place. Yes. Not too far away, we have three minor fire incidents that took place in Tahoe National Forest in Northern California. And what happened was we had a weekend where we received some thunderstorm and showers, light rain, nothing too dramatic. But when you live in the forest, even very simple kind of lightning is just enough to like really cause fires. And I'm talking about like acres, thousands of acres of land covered with nothing but trees. And the forest is like so big, you can't really manage it. All you can do is hope and pray that nothing happens. We do have a lot of like old dried pine needles, which are always at a risk of catching fire first. Um, but people who live in these places are very tough cookies. They are no ordinary people. And this is kind of a brag. You can totally tell I'm bragging here. Um, we trust in the universe in the massive way, really massive way. And luckily, these three fires are being worked at by our local firefighting group, and they're under control at this point. And just me as an energetic person who is just so devoted to understanding energetics and leveraging energetics. I am working with the elements of fire. That's what I'm working with right now in my body, in my work that I offer. It's like, how do we bring in more fire? And I'm talking about not like external fire, I'm talking about inner fire, the inner fire of passion, the inner fire of desires, the inner fire of creating something meaningful, creating a impact on our world. That is the fire I am playing with in this moment. So that's where I am today. If you are watching me live, do say hi, put in the comments, how are you doing? What is alive in your world today? And I would love to hear. I would love to hear and feel your energies in this live so we can co-create something so extraordinary together. Today, I have a very fun topic to talk about, and the topic is why high ticket offers. This live is for coaches, for healers, for holistic health practitioners, anybody who wants to offer any level of holistic services, any kind of mindfulness based practices, body practices, breath practices, energetic practices, spiritual teachings. This live is for people who are transformational leaders, and you make a living or you want to make a living by facilitating life-changing transformations for your clients. So I'm talking about why high ticket offers. And before we go into that, I want to speak to this division that takes place. And this division is everywhere. We're just so divided as a world. We're divided by our beliefs, right? How we raise families, which political party do we vote for? We're divided between, do we follow our head or we follow our heart, right? We're just divided. And there's this division creates a lot of noise in the world. And the noise, especially when it comes to growing our business, that noise can come up as, should I go with high ticket offers or low ticket offers, or reasons why high ticket is better and low ticket are bad, low ticket is better, high ticket is bad. And at any point, our mind, we're all humans, first of all, there's no kind of shame in this, but at any point, sometimes what happens is our mind starts to create these strong opinions about one option is better and the other isn't. And this happens very often. It happens all the time without us even realizing what is this predominant thought playing in our head. It happens all the time. We get polarized and it kind of sneaks up on us and it catches us by surprise. And then the next thing we know, we want something to happen in our life. We want it so bad. We're willing to give it everything we got. We're willing to work hard for it. We're willing to go to all these extremes of manifesting it. And it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen because there are thoughts that get polarized in a very unconscious way. So where I want to start today's discussion, today's conversation with you is in this realm of neutrality, in this realm of no separation, in this realm of neither this is the bulletproof, the magic bullet, nor this is the magic bullet. And maybe we need both. We need both in order to scale our business. And both are necessary. Both speak to different clientele who want different level of work with you, different, and they're willing to make different level of investment with you. They have different level of trust in your medicine. They have different level of trust in their ability to have this transformation that they're wanting from you. So my invitation as I begin this conversation is this invitation to stay open, and allow the inspiration to guide you forward. Because if anyone is telling you this is the only way, that isn't ever the truth. And in my business, the journey of business growth, if there's one thing I have learned is that we need both. We need this and that. Why? Because it caters to different clients at different level of readiness and different level of receptivity of our work. And I feel like that is the most honest place, in most integrity, to start this conversation with you. And let me know in the chat if this is resonating with you, if this invitation is feeling fair and anchored on integrity as you receive it. So let's talk about why high ticket offers. And I have spent the last, I would say, almost like 2 years playing in this realm. And before these 2 years, I was all in the low ticket, one-off offers. And that's what I did majority of the time in my business, is I played in the realm of low ticket offers, one-off offers. And the idea of high ticket offers to me came in through an energetic initiation. So people who are walking on this path of high spiritual growth in this lifetime, we sometimes go through very sometimes intense, but internal experiences that open our eyes to a new way of being. And you will hear a lot of people who work through trauma, PTSD, complex trauma. You will hear people who are working through anxiety, people who go through medical procedures and illnesses. And sometimes these kind of life things kind of happen. And these experiences can be very kind of intense experiences, um, kind of where you need a lot of medical support. And for me in my own life, and I think it's true for a lot of advanced spiritual souls out in the world, we are taken into experiences of deep initiation. And every time we go through an experience like this, it's almost 100% guaranteed that we learn something new from these experiences. It's almost like there's a whole new wisdom that comes through, a whole new gem of knowingness and knowledge and awareness that comes forward that we just didn't have access to before this experience. And for me, something similar happened. It was the time, I think I was giving a talk, I think last year or the year before, where it just really felt it. I felt it in my heart that my work is not meant for everyone. My work is meant for people who value my work. And my work is meant for people who are willing to receive it in more advanced capacity. So this is how kind of my whole idea of this desire was born, where I wanted to step into more high ticket offers. And when I say high ticket offers, I'm referring to, like, when I kind of feel into what is a high ticket, I'm referring to any kind of package, any program you have that is over kind of $3,000. And I know this is a very simplistic way of defining high ticket, because I mean, high ticket really depends on also who your audience is, what's high and low for them, right? High ticket also depends on, are you charging $3,000 in 1 month? Are you spreading the $3,000 over 6 months or 12 months? So there's many variables that go into it. I am just referring to high ticket as anything over $3,000 package that you're trying to sell to people. So in my case, this was the first time I tried doing it, and it was a really powerful moment for me, where I learned that I always have a choice on what capacity I extend my energies with the clients and what capacity I get to support them. And when I created a high ticket offer, I started attracting clients that were more ready to go deeper in our work together, that were done with surface level stuff, that wanted to have more support with me, that wanted to have more depth with me, that they are wanting to meet themselves in greater depth in our work together. And to me, that is really the highlight of high ticket offers. So, in terms of kind of why high ticket offers, I want to just kind of circle back to what I was saying before, the division that happens in the low and the high ticket offers. People think that we have to make a choice. We either choose this or we choose that. And I say that it's time to let go of this division and seeing high ticket as a part of your strategy in complementing with the low ticket offers. So if you are a business leader who wants to support, several different type of clientele with your body of work, there's a terminology called offer ladder, or your offer ladder, your program ladder, your profit pyramid. You may have heard these different terms thrown around. And there are, if you think about like a pyramid, we can do it as a ladder, but if you think about a pyramid as well, at the base of this pyramid is usually your free things that you offer to people. And these are the things that you offer to bring more awareness to your work. And then above that, there are more of like one time low ticket things that people can purchase from you, which are low commitment. They don't have to show up every week. They just like connect with you one time. They buy something from you. They're happy. They enjoy the product or your service, and they go. So you can think about like your meditation sessions, you can think about your one-off things that you offer, maybe a cheat sheet that you put out that you are charging money for. It could be, an audio program that you created, a video-based program you created. It's like they don't have, like, your commitment to fulfill that offer is quite low. And that is the second tier of this pyramid. The third tier of this pyramid is your low ticket offers. And these could be offers that you receive, service that you offer to your clientele that is a little bit more, includes more touch points, and it serves people who are not fully sure if they want to go deeper in your work, but it gives them enough taste so that they start to build the permission to have your work in more depth, right? Because it's not about, I mean, if you offer fat loss, for example, not every client is ready to do fat loss with you for 6 months, right? Some clients don't trust themselves that they can lose, all the weight that they have gained over the years, and they may have weight gain over the last 20 years, right? So this particular tier allows them a little bit of a sample of what they can have with you if they work with you longer term. So you can do like a 15-day detox program. You can do like a 30-day detox program here. And this is not like fully low ticket offer. This is not fully high ticket offer, but it's somewhere in the middle. And then you can have more offers if you want, but just a way to simplify this concept, at the top of the pinnacle, right, at the top of this triangle, you will have your high ticket offers. And this is for people who are like, okay, I have worked with so and so person, I have worked with this coach for this time, I have seen enough evidence of success working with them, whether it's, again, success in their ability to lose weight or success in other ways. They just feel better working with you, and they may want something more deeper where they get more results. So your high ticket offers are a way for taking clients in more deeper transformations that sometimes is not possible. Most times it's not possible to do that, in a low ticket offer, because it's just built differently, right? So as business leaders, we have to kind of constantly think about the ways to put our offerings out in the world in a way that it supports many different clients in their own buyer's journey, in their own kind of growth and transformational journey. And that is where the high ticket offer really comes in handy. So the number one reason why high ticket offers are so critical for your business success is that it gives you the space, they give you the space to go way deeper in facilitating transformation for your clients. And what I mean by that is because it allows them more richer support. It allows them more direct access to you. It allows them more guidance from you. It allows more touch points with you that they feel safe, they feel supported to go through a transformation. And this is kind of I think it's a very well known fact. The more a client feels supported by their coach, their mentor, right, the more they grow, the more they say yes to what they want in their life, the more they feel safe, the more they feel held, the more they feel supported, encouraged, and the more they get guidance every step of the way, and easier it gets for them to actually receive transformation, to say yes to transformation, and to actually transform. So your high ticket offers are just a fantastic way to facilitate a really deep experience for your clients. And you get to price your high ticket offer at a price point that allows you to offer that high degree of support. So You're not going to take the same meditation class and call it a high ticket offer just by bumping up the price, right? And I just want to speak to the integrity of that. You're not going to take the same 30-day program and bump it up in price and say, oh well, I'm an expert and I get to charge that. No, it involves a whole kind of shift and up level in what you're offering in that package. How can you make this a package of premium support, premium service, premium touch points, premium guidance, so that they are held more deeply and they get the results that they really want working with you. And that is really the fundamental of the high ticket offers. The second advantage of having a high ticket offer is um, really the aspect of energetics. So if you work with clients all day, right, you probably are, and you are talking about a lot of stuff that's not most empowering conversations, right? You're talking about different emotions of your clients that show up. You're talking about different dynamics that may show up as dynamics of kind of lack of power. And let's just be real about it. You're hearing and you're constantly helping your clients navigate through many different feelings, many different childhood wounds, many different thought patterns, many different kind of relationship dynamics, many different um, belief systems, right? And your energies, not when you're in these conversation, there's a whole concept of, I mean, we just as human beings, we match each other's energy. That's just a fact. you know it's like, you take a hot you take like a container of hot water and you put it in the fridge. No matter how cold the fridge is, at some point the temperature of the fridge and the temperature of the hot water is going to be same. We match each other's energy always. You may be feeling the best in your spirits and you talk to a friend who's feeling low at any point. After spending maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes in the conversation, you both will start to feel kind of at a similar frequency. There's a whole calibration that takes place. And especially for transformational leaders, energy is everything. Because your ability to hold these states of positivity, or these states of, or these perspectives that are golden, is the reason why your client wants to work with you. And when you see like 5 clients a day at a lower price point, your whole energetics also gets like a bit more, I would say, a bit more lower vibrational than if you didn't see as many clients. So your high ticket offers really allow you to protect your energy. And especially most transformational leaders are empaths. Let's just like, I've seen most transformational leaders, people who do this type of work, holistic work, healing work, mindfulness work, we are all empaths. And what I mean by that, we're all very emotional people. We're sensitive people. Somebody's problem affect us, right? Whether we are aware of it at all times or not, we're not aware of how everybody's energy affecting us. Everything that's happening in our world affect us. And sometimes we process all of the stuff in our sleep when we're not aware of, when we're not conscious of what happened and how we're sensitive. um, so your high ticket offers allow you to really start to protect and honor your energies more, where you may have to see 5 clients a day. Now you get to only see 1 client a day, right? But seeing 5 clients a day may get you the same result, right? But seeing that 1 client a day from a grounded, rested space, which is not drained by everybody else's stuff, allows this 1 client to go way deeper in their transformation with you, because now you have access to your positivity, you have access to your rich perspective, you have this mental capacity and energetic and emotional capacity to walk with your client the steps that they need to take in order to feel empowered. And that's quite important, that's quite a valuable asset. I would say as a transformational leader, your energy is the most important business asset ever. When people decide to sign up to work with you, they may not even know, but they do that because they are touched by your energy. They're inspired by who you are and how you live life. And the more your energies are kind of higher vibrational, the more your clients are magnetized to work with you. And I'm not saying, let's just also, I just want to kind of anchor on this again, this space of non-separation. I'm not saying higher vibrational is better than lower vibrational. That's not what I'm saying at all. Lower vibrational is important, right? These experiences of when our vibration go down are very important experiences because they allow us to dig in, do the inner work, reconcile all that we need to reconcile to get our energy back up. The lower vibrational experiences are really important experiences when we have time and space and the luxury of doing the inner work. When we are extended, in serving many clients throughout the day, we just don't have that space within ourselves, within our nervous system, within our brain to be able to go dive deeper into finding the gems from these experiences. So, number one reason why high ticket offers are critical for your business success is that you get to facilitate deeper client transformations. Number two, you get to prevent a lot of energetic drain by allowing yourself the comfort of time and space to really take care of you, because your client transform, when a safe space is held by you, when you're available energetically to really hold them in that deeper safety. And where you are, how you feel going into a client session is really a very strong indicator of how your client what your client will experience, to what degree of growth they're going to experience working with you. The third one is um, predictable income. Your high ticket offers allow you this consistent predictable income, and this is so important and not talked about, out in the world as much. There's a lot of shame around this because, I speak to a lot of spiritual business leaders, and in spirituality, we have this frequency of renunciation, sacrificing, and it's almost like so widespread. The more we sacrifice, the more we renounce material comforts, the more spiritual we are. And that was true for the world, centuries ago. That was very true. And probably there are still some part of the world that live in that truth where, again, the world is divided. The spirituality is different than materialism. And again, where I'm inviting you into is the space of oneness, where spiritual and material are same, right? And maybe, money has a very bad reputation in our world. Maybe money is simply the love of source flowing in your body. Maybe money is simply permission to have more expensive experiences in your life. Maybe money is simply a tool for feeling more free in doing things that you want to do, things that really bring you more joy, more bliss. And that is the goal of every spiritual practice out there. So, in the space of oneness, the heaven and earth are not different. The spiritual and material are not different. the abundance, the spiritual abundance, and the material abundance, material wealth are not different. And it is such a human need. It is the need for the human body to be able to have both. Because when we fulfill our material needs, we actually go way higher in our spiritual growth, in our ability to have more connection with our spirit. And having a consistent, predictable income through your high ticket offers allow your body that level of safety. Allow your body space to breathe. Allow your body permission to have, permission to feel validated for your gifts, permission to have the support that is necessary for your business growth. Give you the level of resources that you need in order to take your work more wider, share it with more people out in the world. And it is important to honor that. It is important to really honor this need of yours. When we don't have a consistent and predictable income coming into our business, we're constantly doing a dance. Whether we do it with awareness, consciously or unconsciously, we are in this dance of being in survival, and the dance of pulling ourselves up from the survival. And it is a very bad monkey dance. It's very exhausting, very stressful monkey dance. And I have noticed that when you do have the luxury of creating and having and receiving this consistent, predictable income, this dance goes away. This dance goes away. Your energies open up to actually use all this time, use all the space to deepen your growth, your spiritual awareness, your experiences in life, embody more freedom, take more trips, attend more retreats, connect to more people, open your heart more, enjoy delicious meals. Really give your body what replenishes it. And this is so important, especially as a business leader, to keep your work sustainable. Keep your work self-sustaining so that you feel confident, you feel validated, you feel appreciated, your gift feels valued, and you have consistent income coming in, and you can live a very comfortable life. So that is the reason number 3. And the 4th reason is kind of similar to what I was just saying before. It's this freedom, this embodiment of freedom that comes in when you don't have to kind of penny pinch, when you don't need to think twice, when you don't need to think about whether you can enjoy a vacation with your family, whether you can take a trip, whether you can attend so-and-so conference taking place in Denver, USA, right? And that conference allows you to deepen your knowledge about the work that you offer. When you can hire a marketing person who can really do the work for you and help you reach more people, get you more visibility, right? So money and income and your high ticket sales, your income coming in from high ticket offers really allow you to feel supported. And if you're a transformational leader, you're talking about these things to your clients all the time. Your clients can come into your session saying that I feel not supported, I feel not isolated. And when a client tells you that, I feel like I don't have the resources, I don't feel like I can live a stress-free life. And when a client comes and says that to you, you know that there's more to that. You know that that is simply an opening for doing that deeper work to feel the support, your internal support, right? You know that it is possible to live a life that is comfortable on earth, where you don't have to be in pain constantly, where you get to be free. You're not constantly thinking about money and how to manage money. You can think, instead, put your awareness to enjoying the freedom that comes with being fully resourced. And honestly, it's an integrity thing. Now, what I get to preach to my clients, I don't only preach them in a client session when I'm connected to my truth and my love and light frequencies. I get to live that every single day of my life, every single moment of my life. And that is a level of integrity that is essential for us to hold as transformational leaders. We're not the ones just, saying what feels right, good in the moment. We're actually walking the talk. We're doing the work. And that is a level of freedom you can create in your life by implementing these high ticket offers that allow you stability, that allow you comfort, that allow you the freedom, the independence that you're looking for, that allow you the safety that you need. So these are my 4 reasons why high ticket offers are critical for your business success, to allow deeper transformations for your clients, to prevent any energetic drain in your space so that your work is still highly valued, to help you create predictable income and help you live a freedom lifestyle so that you feel resourced and so much more fresh, net, rejuvenated to meet your clients in the highest vibration possible. If you did watch this live stream with me, do say hi. Let me know you're here. Let me know if you watch the replay. Just put replay. Let me know what you thought of this. And I want to also invite you to a very special opportunity coming up, my 2-day training. It's a free training coming up called Fast Track Your Business. And it is starting this Thursday, and day 1 is Thursday. We're kicking off on Thursday, and then we're going to go into Friday. And I have some special things planned for Saturday and Sunday too, which I am not going to share with you just yet. On Thursday, I am going to support you in a very deeper process where you're going to energetically activate your mission to scale your business to 6 figures. And your high ticket offer is really a tool to do that. But we start with energetics. We start with really that deeper inner alignment, because without energetic alignment, without your spirit's alignment, your spiritual alignment, no strategies are really going to work. Energetic alignment is so critical and a must-have part of this equation. So we're going to start that. And I'm prepping up the field already. There are over 60 people signed up for this free event. And we are going to go deeper into finding your truth, your way of scaling your business. Not my way, not anybody's way, but your way, using your intuitiveness. And after day number 1, we're going to step into day number 2 on Friday, where you're going to craft your high ticket offers with me. I'm going to lead you through a strategic process where you're going to lay out the details of your high ticket offers. So if this invitation sings to you, the opportunity is still available. You can sign up for Fast Track Your Business training. There is a link in the comments and also There are more details on the pinned post on my profile. You can check that out. And I hope this conversation served you and gave you enough kind of ammo, enough fuel, enough fire to say yes to really allowing this new level of growth to take place for you personally and for your business. If you have any questions on this topic, please reach out to me. I always love these questions and conversations that come out of it. You can always put a comment in the chat and I will get back to you, or you can send me a DM. Let's talk about what's important for your growth and we'll make it happen. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you until next time. Bye.